Yeah, it's getting a little bit weird in here, not gonna lie. You know how you hear these crazy fans that do weird things to celebrities? You may be them, allegedly. The hell that word is, I don't know what the word is. I'm not a very smart guy. If you couldn't tell by my videos already, I'm not very smart. You ever think of like talking to her about it? You ever think of like just asking her maybe? Like just going, yo. Alright, so for today's video, we're determining if people are jerks or not over on the subreddit, Am I the Asshole? Let's get started. Am I the asshole for saying that I like sturdy women? Nah, man, sturdy women, they're the best. During the Olympics this year, a young rugby player called Lona Mayer gained a lot of notoriety. She may have not been conventionally beautiful, but I find her very attractive, physically at least, and her sense of humor and self-confidence are also huge selling points. Obviously, I'll never meet her, but she is my type. She was recently cast on Dancing with the Stars, so she came up in conversation at the Labor Day barbecue. I'm not sure how she came up in conversation. Do you just talk about Dancing with the Stars? Because that is not something that comes up in conversation at my Labor Day barbecues. But let's continue. One of the women I was friends with mentioned her and my ears worked up. Bro, that's a little bit weird, not gonna lie, that you just were like, oh, I gotta get worked up over this woman, I hear her name. I said that wasn't my kind of show, but that I would watch it just to see her. Yeah, it's getting a little bit weird in here, not gonna lie. You know how you hear these crazy fans that do weird things to celebrities? You may be them, allegedly. Just saying, you may turn out to be one of them, allegedly. My friend started bugging me about finding her attractive. I took it all in good fun, which it was. I'm a big guy and I usually date athletic women, but it's just a personal preference. To get them off my back, I joked about liking sturdy women. Not gonna lie, sturdy women is the way I want to go out. I want to go out with a dozen or so sturdy women stoning me like back in Jesus's time. I want to be laying there non-sexually, of course, and just have a dozen or so women stoning me with whatever rocks they can find just as quick as they can possibly find, and just stoning me with throwing them as hard as they can. Because if you get lighter women, they can't throw stones very hard, so it'll just be painful. They won't be able to hit you very hard. You won't die. So if you can get sturdy women to do the job, you'll die very quickly, and just it's the way I want to go out. So I don't blame this guy for liking sturdy women, long story short. This is where several of the women thought I was being rude. I don't think I was. I don't think you are either. I could be being rude just like this guy, but I don't know. I like tall, muscular women. I dated girls off the hockey team, volleyball players, and rugby players. I'm not sure of a better word than sturdy. Was he supposed to say like manly or something? I don't know. There are just muscular, athletic women, but like I said, some of the women that seem to take that word as a personal insult, even the ones who weigh probably 90 pounds soaking wet, holding a dog. Does using that word describe my type make me an asshole? I don't think so. I think this is like kind of self-proclaiming, self-doing, projecting, whatever the hell that word is. I don't know what the word is. I'm not a very smart guy. If you couldn't tell by my videos already, I'm not very smart. So, yeah, self-projecting, I think that's the word I'm looking for. But let's move on to the next one. Am I the asshole for catfishing my girlfriend on a dating app to catch her cheating? My guy, what are you doing? You don't have to message her on the app. If she's on the dating app, that should tell you already what you need to know. But let's get started. Pretty straightforward. I, 31-year-old male, suspected my girlfriend, a 28-year-old female of 5 years, has been cheating on me. To me, flirting is fine in real life. I don't think I'm prude or some rageaholic. But my personal red light is anything more than that. If you don't want to stay on the ride, get off. At least I thought we were on the same page because I kept getting signs that something was up. Typical stuff, late nights for a job she never really liked or cared about. Last minute texts about dinner plans with friends I knew were busy doing other stuff. Nowhere near as much sex as normal, even in stressful times. I wasn't born yesterday, so I suspected she's stepping out. You ever think of like talking to her about it? You ever think of like just asking her maybe? Like just going, yo, what's up with this? Like, you ever think about that maybe? I don't know. To cut to the chase, I set a profile up on Hinge. Used a few fake pictures in a charming but flirty profile. I have to stress, she messaged me. And she did within the hour. And within a few generic messages, was already seeing if I was free tonight for some fun. Yeah, that's not a good look. That's not a good look. I wasn't so scheming that I set up a date and confront her in real time. What I did do was confront her after work. As God is my witness, I didn't call her any of the names I thought she deserved. I told her that I knew she talked to Maddie because I was the profile that I set up. She called me every name in the book, said I set her up, said I was a hypocrite and probably secretly used the apps myself because men only want one thing. It's been a week and I think I'm out of love with her. Or at least I'm thinking we are not who I thought we were or going to be. So am I the asshole? So no, but you could have just talked to her about it. You didn't have to go through all the trouble. You could have been like, yo, what's going on? What's the big deal in here? Maybe you're just like, I'm going to be a menace to society. For sure, don't think you're the asshole. I think she's in the wrong here. I'm going to be straight up. She's in the wrong here. So that's all I got for today's video. If you liked what you saw, subscribe to see more videos like this one. And thank you for watching. Until next time, see you later.